I lost 180 pounds. Let's start living life. This is life after weight loss. Well, good morning. How you doing? I've been doing good. Dogs let me sleep till 7:15. So I got up and I fed them. I have 2 loads of laundry going. Like I'm done with the first one. The second one's just in the dryer. So she's going to tell me in, I don't know how much longer it has. But anyway, so I got laundry going. I had 5 to make 5 frozen keto chows for my creamy. I made 13 frozen gelatins. So I made 13 of those. And, I've got some ground beef in the crock pot. I want to try something. Don't know if it's going, if I'm going to like it or not. Because I do enjoy coming home and cooking, but I need to pluck today. I've got it's some 80-20, and I really want to get it broken up and apart and then rinse it real good, so that way I don't have the lower GI issues. So I've got that in the crock pot, and I have some containers out that I'll be able to put that into. My thought process is get it cooked, pull it out into my strainer, rinse it off, and then I rinse off the ground beef, and then in a couple years wonder why my drain's clogged. Anyway, rinse it off, and then I'll set it on the scale and divide that, because there were 4 pounds, so I'll divide that by 3, 6, 9, 12. And then I'll divide that into the 12 containers. So that way I kind of know, that it's all the same. And then I'll do 6 of my little small square ones. And then, because those are the ones I'll have for supper. And so I will, I'll doctor them up at supper time. And then I'll have those with a salad. But then the 6 that I'll be taking to work, I'll go on and add frozen veggies. And then that way I'll pop them in the freezer. And then I can just kind of do like I used to do with that rotation. But anyway, so there's just a bunch of different ways you can meal prep. It don't have to all be the same, But right now I'm hungry. It is 10 o'clock. And I have 3 eggs with some egg whites. And a piece of my fat-free plastic cheese. I love that sliced cheese. But what I did was I took some onions and peppers and rutabaga and a couple slices of that already cooked bacon, and some of those, what are they called? Sun-dried tomatoes. A little bit of those. So I put all that in a skillet without the eggs. Sauteed all that up first. Hang on. And then added in my eggs. And so now I've got me a mess. No, not really. It's I can't call it an omelet, because those are like folded over. So it's more like a scrambled omelet. That's what I'll call it, scrambled omelet. So that's what I'm having for breakfast. I will see you later. All right, I did not record me crock potting my stuff, my ground beef, because I have done this in so many videos. If you want to see it, comment down in the comments and I will link that video. But I have done it so many times. If not, go to my playlist, meal prep. But so what I did was I crock potted. It was 4 pounds. And then when it was done, I strained it and I actually separated it. And I rinsed it. And that right there is this is down underneath. There's just the water, because I added some water. And then that layer right there is the fat. When that hardens, I can pull that fat layer off, and I'll probably put it, where is that little, down here in this container? This is cooking fat. So I just put it in there, or I give a bite to the dogs every now and then. But this right here, this is going to be the ones that I use for my suppers. So I didn't want to put them in the bigger containers. So I'm going to put the lids on these, and I'm kind of kicking myself because I actually have some ground beef in here that needs to be cooked up. Dang it. Well, I will go ahead and pan fry this, and we'll pretend that didn't exist. Anyway, so I will put these on here, and I will keep like usual. I'll put 2 in the freezer and keep 4 out, so that way Sunday night, Monday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Whenever I use Sunday, I'll grab one from the freezer and add it to the rotation. Whenever I use Monday, I wrote. Let me show you. Okay. Pretend these are in the freezer back there, okay? These are the 4 in my refrigerator. Sunday, I rotate them this way. And then I pull 1 from the freezer. Monday, I rotate them. And then pull 1 from the freezer. So I keep 4 defrosting. So by the time the 4th day comes, this is good and defrosted. So this will be good for this week since I've got stuff going on. Now these 5, I'm about to put veggies in, but let me put these up and I'll be back. So I have 5 bags of veggies right here. And there's my ground beef. So let me get you on the tripod so you can watch what I'm about to do. So the reason why I chose the crock pot instead of the skillet, now I am still having to use the skillet because I had those 2 pounds that were, in the refrigerator, and we've got a timer that's going to go off, but we don't care. The reason why I chose the crock pot is when you use the crock pot, you could do a big batch. I cook it, like I said, I have videos about it. Cook it in the crock pot for an hour, chop it up, cook it for another hour, chop it up, and then it gets cooked. And I will say the texture is different. It is not like pan-fried ground beef. That gets seared on every little piece, but I don't care about that. This is almost like boiling your ground beef, but it works, so I don't care. Oh shoot, a monkey, just a second. Listen, y'all know I ain't fancy. I had to go put on a bra. Usually I don't worry about such things, but I thought, since we're doing a side view, might be more appropriate. But anyway, so this is how it's going to get broken down. This one does have a sauce on it. So probably I'll probably just put this on 1. Unless, no, it doesn't have a sauce on it. It's just included. Sweet. So what we're going to do is divide all these veggies into these containers. So we're going to have a little bit of each veggie in every container. So I'll put that in here. Now, what I could, this is sweet peas. If I wanted to be a little less carby, then what I could do is to take 4 bags of veggies, but because I've been taking a whole bag to work. So that was peas. This is California style veggies. And then what I'll do the night before I have these, what I'll do is I will add some seasonings to it. I'm not going to season it now because I don't know what I'm going to be in the mood for. Now, back when I used to use sauces, I used to use a lot of the G sauces. The night before, I would add some kind of teriyaki sauce or some type of, barbecue sauce, just different sauces. But I'm really trying not to use very many of those right now. I just would like to try to do the most clean for me, okay? It may not be clean to you, but it's the most clean to me. So now meal prep, or work day Terri, okay? Work day Terri. Sunday night, I'll pull one of these out. I'll season them up, and then I will, I'll put them in the thing, ready to go. I'm trying to match lid with containers, just in case there becomes an issue at some point later on, like with one of them not working right or something. These have never not been used, so they're still a little snug. But hang on, I'll show you in my refrigerator how it's going to look, but you're going to have to give me a second. But the point of this is then by the day I'm ready to eat this, the frozen veggies will have defrosted. Come on now, Terry. The frozen veggies will have defrosted. And so work, Terry, isn't going to have to microwave this for 5 minutes to wait for all the frozen veggies to defrost. It'll be, and the meat will be the same, so the meat's about to go in the freezer with these. And then it will defrost with this. So it's all going to be on the same level of defrostedness. I wonder if that's a word. I don't know. Anyway, my timer went off, so I got to do something. Hang on. All right, welcome to my freezer and refrigerator. It's going to be hard to see. Let me slide you this way just a little bit. So I will have, let me get the one more container. I'll show you what we're going to do. Show you what we are about to do. Let me just stick this anywhere for a minute. You just sit right there and behave. All right. So I have 4 of these and 4 of these. So let me show you how it's going to look. This is the one that I made from Friday, Thursday, whenever. I have to sneeze, y'all. I think I'm going to pull this out because as soon as the other ground beef is done cooking, I'll put it in there too. Okay, so I will have these ready to go in the freezer somewhere. I've got to organize my freezer here in a little bit. I bought some containers, but I'm not there yet. So, okay. What's today? Today's Sunday night. I'm getting ready for work. I'm going to grab this, or Monday morning, whatever. I'll grab this. And this is for going to be Mondays. Just getting ready for Monday. This will be Monday supper. I'll toss it down there. This is going to be Monday lunch. So I will grab it Monday morning, put some seasonings on it, and take it to work. Then I'm going to rotate, and say, okay, well, I need to pull out another one for Terry, and I'll put it right here. And then so 1, 2, 3, 4. That is my rotation. It's like a horseshoe. So then, Tuesday, pull this one out. Rotate them around, and pull another one out of the freezer. So that is my personal rotation for me. You can do it however you want to. Wait a minute. Okay. You do it how you want to, but this is how it's going to work. So I have 4. Oh, shoot, a monkey. Which was the one? This is the one I need out. Hold on. Because I made it the other day with, oh, no, it don't matter. I made that with rotisserie chicken. I'll put that back in there. That'll be a surprise later. So you see, I have the frozen ones are down in here. These are my frozen gelatins. So I have the frozen ones in there, and then the defrosting ones in here. And that's how I'll do it. So Monday evening, I'll use my salad ingredients, make up a salad, do something with the ground beef. I might add marinara. I might put a little ketchup in there. Who knows what I'll do. But yeah, so that is how if I'm going to be rotating my meals, if I'm going to do like a meal prep of some type, that's how I do it. Alternatively, don't want to do it that way? You ain't got to do it that way. You could do it in Ziploc bags. I also do it in Ziploc bags. I have in the past, and the one that I'm making right now over there, I'll probably put that in Ziploc bags. I know it's 2 pounds, so when it's done, I'll put it in a container and I'll weigh it. And then I'll divide that into 6 servings because I like to use 1 pound as 3 servings. And that's what's been helping me lose some more weight because I've been, doing a little bit less calories that way. So, anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm up to today. Well, I got those 2 pounds of ground beef done, and I've got them in Ziploc bags. I put them in 6 Ziploc bags. So, you don't have to use a container. You can use a Ziploc bag. But then, then I'll just grab them whenever I'm ready to do something with them. You know, I'll add them into the rotation. What else? I feel like I did something else, but I don't remember what. I don't know, but that's all right. It ain't going to stop the world. The world ain't going to end if I don't remember. Anyway, yeah. So supper. Let's get on to supper. This is snickerdoodle and chocolate toffee. Mm-hmm. There's something about this combination right here. It is so good. Yep. Keto chow and snickerdoodle. One of them kind of has like a little twang to it, but I don't know which one it is, but it's good. Kind of gets me back there, or like on the back of my tongue, whatever those taste buds are. Now, took one of my my roast steaks, and I cooked some frozen onions and peppers and frozen mushrooms. Sauteed that up, and then cooked up one of my roast steaks. It's a chuck roll. Cut into 1-inch thick slices. And Mama says, it's a roast. It ain't a steak, it's a roast. She ain't wrong. Just bite. That was a tough bite. But I don't mind when my meat is different textures. I like it. So I enjoy it. Anyway, so that's what I'm having. Oh, yeah. I know I was going to tell you. Tomorrow's going to be different. Mom wants to, Mom loves the fever. She loves all the players. She's learned them all. She even memorized who the players were that were subbing when Caitlin and several of the others were out. She even learned them new people's names. She's dadgum funny. But anyway, so tomorrow they play at noon. So she's got I think she's got pork loin roast. And so we're going to have that with potatoes and who knows what else. So just know that tomorrow's going to be a little different than our usual Sunday. I'm playing Witcher right now. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing. I'm playing The Witcher. And me and Triss is the girl's name. I got excited about finding some shiny stuff. I love to loot in games, and I left her behind. She almost got attacked by the monsters, but all right, love y'all. Bye. Yeah, so wait. So tomorrow's going to be different. We're going to be eating at her house.